Alright, every video starts off with me laughing because people make funny gestures at me. Alright, it's me again. Here's part 2 of your ska crash course. This was another couple requests were given to me for some ska songs. One of them in particular was Take On Me, covered by Real Big Fish, originally performed by Aha. The song starts off with I'm going to teach you the verse and the chorus, okay? All the other leads, all the other bridges and stuff like that, I teach you the skeleton, and then you guys take over the rest. So the verses start off with a B chord, B major chord built off the 7th fret, off the 6th string, okay? But I believe they don't use everything. They probably omit the bass note there, so they just that's what it's gonna look like right there. They switch from the B major to the E major, and then from an A major to a D major, B major to an E major, A major, D major. I messed up on that. Does it make sense? I would say go through these slowly, carefully, kind of get used to them. Starts getting kind of tricky, just go slowly. Just like that, okay? So that's the verse. The chorus chords are A major, E major, F sharp minor, and then the next one is D, but they kind of play a little riff. It's D, C sharp, D, then back to A. So, whether or not, I believe these are going to be power chords, so there's really no majors or minors going on here. There's your A, there's your E, there's your F sharp, there's your D. So, the verses go with it's a pretty upbeat. That's pretty much how it goes. So what you're going to be doing is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hit those ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 kind of get used to that, okay? You can go slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 start off slow. Always start off slow. This brain up here needs to tell these what to do. Okay, a lot of people just want to start shredding all fast, and if you don't give yourself time for your mind to program your hands and all the little tiny muscles in there, it's just going to be like a train wreck. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you people have already experienced that. You think you got down a little riff and you just go as fast as you can, and all of a sudden it sounds like your guitar just threw up everywhere. Like, that's pretty much how it's going to go down if you don't take it easy, you don't take your time and kind of get it down. Anything worth doing is going to take time, and it's going to take time to get good at any technique. It's just ska can be a little tricky for some of the people who aren't used to it yet. Even me, because I don't ever really play it. You want to make sure that you take your time, build up your speed. Not only is it going to make you more efficient, it's also going to save your wrists a lot of fatigue, because if you just go blazing fast one day, the next day you're going to be like, I can't move my hands. I can grip something, but I can't pick it up. Just take it easy on yourself. So, again, the verse is B major, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E major, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A major, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D major, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. That's the ska strumming. The chorus with A, D, or A, E, F sharp, D, that's just regular strumming, palm muting. What you would do is do alternate strumming. So you see how that works? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You get the point. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So you got the point. It's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da 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 da. So you're gonna be hitting those 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if you start going down strumming, you know what? That's all right. I don't recommend it to the students that I teach because this technique, alternate strumming, it's going to save you so much work and effort, and you're going to be breaking a sweat if you go down all the time, and some dude's going to walk into you playing and be like, you're breaking a sweat over playing guitar? Really? It happens. So, anyways, alternate strumming. You get the point, okay? That's the chorus. So again, verse is B major to E major to A major to D major. Chorus is A major, or A if you're going to do power chords, E, F sharp, and then your little D, C sharp, D riff. So when I listened to this song, it sounded like they were going on the higher register for the F sharp as opposed to down here on the 2nd fret, built off the 6th string. You can do that. Play your chords lower. It's really up to you, depending on what kind of feel you want. If you're going to play it the way it's written, I'd recommend, playing it up on the higher register. It just sounds more for that feel. You know what? Chances are when they recorded it, they probably have a guitar player doing both parts. So, anyways, but I don't know that for a fact. Anyways, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Okay, that makes up about 80 to 85% of the song. The solos, the riffs, and all that, just leave those for another day. We're going to go over those another day. The bridge, again, another day. So if you can get that down, it's cool. The other chords in the song, they're very similar. So you don't have to be busting your butt to get the song down. Most of it's already there. So this is kind of getting you a launch pad. Most of the time, the stuff you learn really well is the stuff you teach yourself. And that involves kind of taking it upon yourself and learning. So this is kind of like somebody doing half your homework assignment and then you doing the rest. So instead of me saying, here's a song, here's the key, here are the chords, blah, go ahead and go for it. It's me like saying, okay, here's a song, here's the key, here are the chords I'll show you how to play the chords, I'll show you how to strum it, but then it's up to you to learn the rest. So you'll thank me later. All right. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me, send me a message, or leave me a comment or whatnot. Good luck with it. Hopefully everything is going to work out all right. So once again, if you have any requests, just send me a message, send me an email, send me a smoke signal, whatever you need to do. So all right, good luck everybody. Have fun.